What's up guys, my name is Sicky G and welcome back to another video. In big news this week, Bayern Munich have sacked head coach Julian Nagelsmann. After just 84 games in charge of the Munich club, Julian Nagelsmann has been sacked with a 71% win percentage. Of course, he won the Bundesliga title last year as well, and they're still in the Champions League this season, ready to face Man City. So with such an impressive record, especially compared to other coaches in Europe's top 5 leagues, why would Bayern sack him? Bayern Munich was apparently Nagelsmann's dream job, and they paid 25 million euros to grab him from RB Leipzig in 2021. Though he has an impressive record, it seems as though not everything is going as smoothly behind the scenes. As the BBC have reported, Nagelsmann made quite a powerful enemy within the club, Captain Manuel Neuer. Though of course the manager always has power above the players, for someone that's been there so long and won so much with the club, it of course makes sense that he has influence within the dressing room and perhaps beyond that. Neuer and Nagelsmann always had their differences, and to make it worse, Nagelsmann released Manuel Neuer's goalkeeping coach Toni Tapalovic. It's rumored that other players within the squad were also hesitant about Nagelsmann's polarizing training sessions and style of coaching. It's clear that Nagelsmann's a very talented and passionate coach. In his time there, he transformed RB Leipzig into such an entertaining club, having them challenge right at the top of the Bundesliga. But of course, Bayern Munich is always going to be a bigger challenge. They're expected to win the league every single year, and although it's still possible this season, they aren't as comfortable at the top. In fact, they've actually slipped to second, following last Sunday's loss to Bayer Leverkusen. Couple that with Dortmund's extraordinary progress this season, and it's not going to be an easy win for either team. It's reported that the Bayern Munich board were not impressed with Bayern Munich's progress this season, and were understandably concerned when star players like Mane and Sane, that rhymes, weren't performing at their best. In the end, despite Nagelsmann's impressive record, the board decided to terminate his contract. Perhaps they just didn't get on, or perhaps it's because he doesn't have the backing of a CV with Champions Leagues and league titles crammed into it. So what's next for Julian Nagelsmann and for Bayern Munich? Well, with Antonio Conte's scathing rant of Tottenham Hotspur recently, it's very possible that he will either be sacked before the end of the season or move on when his contract expires at the same time. This all means that Julian Nagelsmann is actually the favourite to become Tottenham Hotspur's next manager, so he can be sure to keep trophies off his CV for the next few seasons. Now, as I discussed on stream the other day, it's very possible that Tottenham would want to go with someone like Nagelsmann. They've experimented with so many different kinds of managers over the years, from Poch to Mourinho, then Nuno, now Conte, and I think it's going to be important for them in the long term to hit someone young, talented now, like Arsenal are doing, like Chelsea are doing, to really get them to that next level. Of course, there are many other factors which will determine what sort of manager they go for, and if they go for Nagelsmann, how he will perform, such as investment in the squad, etc. But at the moment, the odds are that Nagelsmann will be Tottenham manager. Now, what about Bayern Munich? Well, we already know their future. In fact, over the last couple of days since Nagelsmann's sacking, it has been confirmed that Thomas Tuchel will return to Germany to be the manager of Bayern Munich. He's the latest man to cross the Dortmund to Bayern divide, having managed Dortmund from 2015 to 2017. Thomas Tuchel is a well-respected manager, having won the Champions League with Chelsea only a couple of seasons ago. In fact, he and many others believe that his sacking from Chelsea was a tad harsh or unfair. He knows how to manage egos, having been at PSG, and he knows how to get the best out of top-quality players. Tactically, he's very good, and he knows how to win trophies. He looks like a perfect fit, but it'll be a little while before we find out for sure. What do you think? You think Nagelsmann might go to Spurs? Do you think he's going to be good there? And how do you think Tuchel is going to perform with Bayern Munich? Let me know in the comments below. So that completes this roundup of Julian Nagelsmann and why he was sacked from Bayern Munich despite such a fantastic record. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you'd like to see me do next. Make sure to subscribe to become a G. And I'll see you next time. Back up on my feet and now I'm walking the right track, ignoring internals, red flag and no right back. I walk a booking, eyes peeled and looking, double 60 in the whip. It's too late if the white flash, the lights